So you can see it's just 2:30 in the afternoon. So it's not clogged up yet here in Banilad Road. Like I said, I just have to go to Country Mall to park. I just stopped because there's an accident. You can see a jeepney bump a taxi, so it causes the traffic to be this way. They're going around the jeepney now, and this is what happened if there's a traffic accident here in Cebu City. You have to wait for a traffic officer to come and assess the situation, who is the one at fault. You can see some video ni traffic officer will come and assess this, and the longer the traffic officer will come, the longer the people will suffer. So you can see they're now going around the jeepney. They're going around the jeepney. They're going around the jeepney just to go through. I had to pause because these kids keep on asking, why am I holding? And you can see the officer, the traffic officer that is assigned here, still calling the traffic officer who's gonna assess the accident. So this is how hassle it is right now when you have accident here in the Philippines. Is like this, the calling of the traffic officer who will do the assessment. What they do is they're gonna take your license, both of you, the driver on the other car and you on the other car. Both license will be checked. If it's not expired, then the registration of both vehicles will be checked. So anyone who got an expired vehicle, expired license, will be automatically at losing, because there will be penalties for the registration if it's not registered, penalties for the driver's license if it's not licensed. But it does not make a difference with who is at fault regarding the accident. It's just additional penalties in case there's expiration of driver's license or car registration. Now you can see it's gonna cause a lot of traffic. I am parked in Country Mall. Instead of crossing over, I cannot cross over now. Deklaro kay kasanan. So you can see ang traffic atong the traffic is now clogged up. So the vehicles cannot cross over now. To go back to that way, you have to turn around. At least they can take a picture now of who is at fault, because the report of the traffic officers includes drawing and assessment and both of you, the vehicles that's in accident, should go and settle the differences in the traffic office, because when the traffic officer will come to assess the situation, they will confiscate both of your driver's licenses and car registration, like I said, for inspection and validity. Now, since both are public transport, the franchise will also be checked. So you can see the situation here. The taxi rushes through as the jeepney crossing over, so you can see that the dented side of the taxi is there. At least you can still cross over. I thought you can. But situations like this really cause a lot of traffic, especially with the roads in the Philippines that's really narrow and small, and with those like that, still waiting for the traffic officer is not helping. Now you can see the influx of all the vehicles on the other side. At the same time, the other side is also starting to pile up. So when you go to the traffic office, they will settle, or the traffic officer will tell you who's at fault and how much you're gonna pay based on the assessment by a registered mechanic in the traffic office. So you can see the cost of the traffic, the pile up of vehicles. And also, I'd like to talk about the myth that it's not always of the foreigner's fault if a foreigner is driving and meet an accident. No, it does not work like that. Everyone is treated fairly. Who is at fault is the one at fault. You don't automatically assume because you're a foreigner, you'll be the one paying, even if it is their fault. So now you can see how the accidents here in the Philippines works. You get when you go, just leave your car just like it was in the impact. You cannot move it until the traffic officer go there and assess the situation before everything can be moved, because he reports to the traffic office to say who is at fault. And I think there is the traffic officer now. Hopefully the traffic will soon start moving. Oh no, the traffic officer is still not there, so they're still staying in the same position after the impact. So the traffic still pile up over here. And it's become longer and longer now. It's gonna be hilarious going to Ayala Way because of this accident that's taking so long to be sorted.